What up? How we doing today? What's up, bosses? How we doing today?
Like he was trying to sneak that one in. Shut up, Juan.
Matt,
I
how are
feel
you
good,
doing?
bro. I feel good.
Yo,
Matt, how are you doing today?
yo.
He said yo back.
Yo, back. Big back. Damn right.
We put Juan's boss.
Oh, man. That's why I be getting punked on this pod, man.
Yo, I don't know who's telling you that, bro, but you're the leader of this one.
Yeah, right.
Without you, Juan, this shit does not go on.
And you're the fan favorite. You had that in other pods. Remember that too.
Absolutely.
Yo, but it kind of sucks being at the bottom of the three. You feel me?
Don't worry. Hey, Juan, I got you, bro. Boom. Now you're on top.
This feels weird, though. Where
Yeah,
I
you
feel
want to
like,
have that middle piece because you're by yourself.
yeah, leave me down there.
How does it feel, Juan, being on top, bro?
It feels weird because now I'm on Jake's level and nobody can be on this rich guy's level, bro. You know what I
Shut
mean?
up, ass.
The richest guy in the get invited to Diddy parties and stuff like that.
Oh, I thought you were talking about my height.
Oh, you are at 5'2", right? 5'1", right?
Hey, man,
By the
short
way,
teams. Let's go.
pretty soon, Jake's not gonna be part of the pod because he has to go to the North Pole to help Santa.
And shut up, ass.
He doesn't even believe.
Yeah, what the hell? Exactly. Can we get to the show?
Yo, so Jake, I'm just gonna interview you real quick. What are your three favorite things to do when you go up there?
I don't go up there, bro.
Do
I
you
don't
like
go
their
up
hot?
there at all.
Do you like their hot chocolates and all that stuff too, or what?
I don't. I like. I hate. I don't like the winter time. It gets too cold. My eye has been hurting since then. I told you that. The change of weather hurts me.
All right, let's just jump right into it. All right, guys. You know what I'm saying? Enough of the chit chat. First off, with the NCAA. First off, we have Tennessee versus Georgia.
I have a question, Jake.
What you got, buddy?
Let's say Georgia loses this game. There's another 3-loss team.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna see it so happen a 3-loss team gets into the playoffs all of a sudden?
I would say so. Eventually,
You think so?
if the certain three teams I believe will lose, yeah, one of them is gonna make
Because
it.
there's a good chance Georgia might lose this game against Tennessee.
I agree with that one.
Can I ask a question?
Go for it.
Well, then, what would the requirements be on those last three? Like, would it be based off who you lost to and how you lost, or
I mean, I think it has a lot to do with that. Like, there's no blowouts. Can't be blown out. Sorry, LSU. They're out already. So I think they would have to put a team like Georgia in a
Didn't Georgia
3-loss
get blown
team.
out last week?
By whom?
Who they lose to? Who they just lose to?
What?
Georgia just lost. That's why they have two losses.
They didn't get blown out though, did they?
Yes, Matt, that was not good.
What was
Hold
it,
on, I'm about
Juan?
to
What
look
was
it
the
up right
score
now,
on
real
that
quick.
one?
Yeah,
You
they
got two
lost
people.
28-10 to Ole Miss.
yes,
20 to 10?
That's a blowout.
Compared to LSU's last blowout loss?
Now we're picking and choosing what blowouts are.
What do you mean? Juan
What
just
is that?
asked what are the requirements or whatever, right? And it depends on which team got blown out the worst, and that's on LSU. If it was
I
like,
think
oh
LSU's
man,
got
we
tougher
need
schedule.
a 12th team, who are we gonna pick, Georgia or LSU?
I would go
They would
LSU.
no, of
LSU beat
course
that
you
same
would.
Ole Miss team. I just want to add that in.
Okay.
I think you should put to the components that they both have faced,
They
and you compare that.
they barely beat them though.
They won. I saw. Oh, hey, Georgia got their ass whooped. They didn't
Just
even get
was
a
that
game.
was that the one where the checks cleared or no?
no,
No,
that
that
was
wasn't
South
that. That
Carolina.
was South Carolina, apparently. Yeah.
So who's the other
Finally he
team?
admits it.
I'm just saying, I think you should compare the games. If we're going to do that in the SEC, you have to compare the games that they mutually faced against the teams together.
So who's the
I
other
think they
team?
should get it. Who?
Hank, what?
Who's the other team? You said three teams.
I think Bama could lose. I told you that last week or the other day.
But
Bama could lose.
I mean, I'm not I'm not like trying to
If
put you on.
Bama would lose, one of those three teams is still making the playoffs. That's what I'm trying to get
It depends, unless you want to put in like, I don't know,
at.
Colorado in there.
Yeah, but then if you say Alabama like smashed LSU.
Yes, but at the same time, they've lost to three bad teams.
So
Not good teams, bad
but
teams.
they didn't get whooped bad.
One of those three, if they lose to any of these remaining three lost teams, these teams that they're about to face, the Oklahomas, who else did they have?
Mercer, Oklahoma, and Auburn.
Yeah, they lose to one of those teams. That's a bad loss.
No, you would have to put Alabama over LSU and Georgia
Oh, stop!
because they beat them.
Well, right now, Alabama is number 9.
Yeah, you would have to put Alabama over Georgia and LSU if Alabama so happens to lose.
If Georgia loses this, they don't deserve to be in the playoffs. I'll say that again. They got to win this game. If they lose this game, it's over.
It's a must-win for sure.
Do you think they're going to win though?
Alabama
Tennessee's offense looks a little better now.
Alabama barely lost to Tennessee.
It's picked up.
24-17.
It's going to be a defensive game, this game. Because Carson Beck, he sucks. You know, he'll probably throw another 3 interceptions. I don't know why Kirby's still having that guy in there.
Another quarterback I know out there.
Who?
LSU.
The guy who's been carrying that team
No.
time?
I'm just keep going, bro. I know we're not talking LSU, but
LSU's irrelevant now. So we don't need to be talking about them anymore.
Carson Beck, man. There's another quarterback like that. Do they win though? That's the real question, Matt. Does Georgia come out on top?
It's at home field advantage means a lot more. Absolutely. If it was at Tennessee, then I would have Tennessee all over.
So you're picking Georgia?
Because it's a must win for Georgia. They're gonna be playing their hearts out because they know if they lose, there's a good chance that they won't make the offs. I want to lean more on Tennessee, though, to be honest with you.
So you're going to go Tennessee?
I think I might go with the upset on Tennessee.
Okay. This helps us. Texas, far and away now, is in such great shape with this, with Georgia losing like that. I'm going to go with you. I'm going to go Tennessee upsets. I think Georgia's done.
By the way, and I don't know if you looked at an outdated thing or what, but on mine, when I looked at the game, it says Tennessee's number 6 and Georgia's number 11. I just Googled Georgia football, and I'm looking it up right now.
Well, I think Tennessee will win. I think Carson Beck will be part of the reason they win. I believe he will throw another pick or two in this game. It's going to be, I agree with Matt, it's going to be a lot of short field games. I honestly see this game like the Texas game just flipped.
I don't know if you can see this one, but look on the ESPN app. I don't know what you're looking at, Bubba.
I'm looking at Google.
Well, look on the ESPN app.
So you want me to screenshot and send it to you? Or I'm not lying.
I'll screenshot this one to you too, buddy.
This was updated 2 minutes ago.
Yeah, all of a sudden they changed the rankings 2 minutes ago. They decide that on what, Tuesdays?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Can you see it or no?
I can't see.
Send it to the snap. My gosh.
I'm telling you right now, Juan. What I see on ESPN is what I go by.
It's Tennessee. Tennessee. It shows them at 7. I just
looked
it up too.
It's right here.
Call it too.
Look, you can see it. I'm not moving.
We're having a debate about the rankings.
I know. Ain't that crazy about the rankings of it? Well, I agree with him though. Like I said, I agree. It's going to be a close game. I'm going to go 13-20. I think Tennessee wins the last minute. I think there's going to be a lot of turnovers. Both sides. Turnovers will happen, but Tennessee will prevail. They will final. And not only that, if I'm Tennessee, hey, bro, you already got the foot on the neck of Georgia. Finish them off, bro. Finish them off. Because you beat them now, you don't ever got to see them in the playoffs. They're done.
I mean, you want to see Georgia lose because that gives Colorado a better chance to make the offs.
Colorado's making it no matter what. I don't want to hear that.
They're not even in the offs right now.
They play BYU for the championship, idiot. So don't
Okay.
worry. When they do, they're going to win that. And that's it. They
Okay.
control their destiny.
All right.
Stop hating on Dion.
No one who said I'm hating on Dion.
Saying that over there about Colorado. Oh, you want them. No. Colorado has controlled their destiny from then on out. Unlike these SEC teams that don't know how to keep wins, this team hasn't lost since September. And they're kicking ass since.
Get your mouth off of Dion for once in your life.
Oh, man. Here we go. I'm just calling a spade a spade.
All right, so Matt, did you give a score?
Score, I think it's gonna be a low scoring game. 24-23.
Who wins?
24-23, all right. It's gonna be a close one.
Tennessee. I have Tennessee with the upset.
Jake, you have Tennessee as well?
13-20. Tennessee.
Juan, who do you have?
I'm gonna go Georgia.
Why? Just because we both have Tennessee, or what?
Yeah.
That's exactly why. Meet your mind.
But not only that, they're the Bulldogs.
They're the Bulldogs. Yeah, that changes it. Okay, I got you. You're not a college fan.
All right, Matt, put up the picture.
Oh yeah, college football playoff bracket. I like it.
This is the updated bracket.
2 minutes ago. Though. All righty, we're looking at the college football playoff bracket. What are you guys afraid of?
Well, here's the thing that I don't like. They're putting the ACC and the Big 12 automatically in those spots. I'm not a fan. Here's the only reason why. Boy, is Boise State going to get their ass whooped by Ohio State. That would look horrible. But
no, they have the Heisman on their side.
I get that, man, but there ain't no way that running back's going to run that Ohio State defense. I think the only thing that worries me is Cam Ward's a one-man show. He's by himself practically. So I don't like how they did that. I think they should put the better overall teams in the spot to have the buys. I don't like it this way because, man, like Colorado can hold their own. I appreciate Colorado. I'm not worried about whoever they play. But, man, Miami, it's Cam Ward to go home. That's not good. That worries me so much. So
about Miami having a bye week?
Because then they'd have to see Ohio State.
Yeah, but they have a bye week though. You want them right there. You don't want them in the beginning where they can just be one and done.
With younger teams and teams that are trying to prove themselves, an extra game would actually be more worthwhile. I think they should be against Boise State, in my opinion. And then they get ready. You know, you want to stay hot. You want to stay fresh, bro. Because, man, I think that you know what it reminds me of? When Georgia played, was it TCU? Yeah, it was TCU in the championship, right? Bro, once they both had bye weeks, it was over. It was over. TCU was hot because they were just winning these games week after week after week. Once the second they gave them those, what's it called, that time off, oh, it was over, bro. Georgia crushed them, made them look like idiots. So, if I'm Miami, you're going to get the bye, but, man, you really need to sway your way. I would rather than see a Boise State face an Indiana or something. You don't want to see Ohio State. I'll tell you that right now. Gosh, I think Ohio State's in the final two.
You think so?
Yeah, I think them in I would think them in Texas unless they get upset by Colorado.
As it is right now, I would see Oregon versus Ohio State for that final spot on that side. And then Texas and maybe Ole Miss for that final spot.
Why do you believe in Oregon so much?
Oregon's still good, bro. Dylan Gabriel's playing his ass off.
Low reach. They're doing all right. I think that they'll be exposed here soon. I don't think
Dylan Gabriel's having a better season than what Bo Nix had last year.
They ain't better than Bo. I know that. Don't do that. No.
Just saying.
Okay. Like I said, Oregon has to show me whenever it's time. I will say that. They got to show me. Because I don't know if they can beat Ohio State a second time. Especially on a neutral field.
Is it neutral fields in the playoffs?
I think it should be, right? Wouldn't it be?
I don't know.
We have to look that up. I think it's neutral field. Good luck.
If it is,
We'll
then
see.
it'll go either way, though.
No, I think Ohio State will crush them.
Mm,
Ryan Day fails in the biggest moment, not in the semifinals. He'll fail in the biggest moment. So I'd love to see him in the championship because I think that's when he makes his
I've
mistakes.
seen Ryan Day fell in the semifinals.
Not much.
So
I agree that he chokes at times, but not whenever, not in the semi. He will choke in the finals usually, in the biggest moments. What?
no, what was that one year then whenever they were in the semifinals?
That wasn't because of him. They missed the field goal. Don't do that.
So like I don't understand you then. So like how would it fall on Ryan Day then?
Because if they lose, you know how Ryan Day loses in times. When he was losing to Michigan time after time after time, they were just getting crushed. That's what I mean is he will fail that. They should have beat Georgia that time. You know that too. Don't do that. He
Yeah.
outplayed Georgia.
Nah.
So I'm gonna read the screen and hopefully I'll make some sense out of it. All right. It says in the first round, the team seeded 5 through 12 play each other on the home field of the higher ranked team. The championship. It says championship game is held at a neutral site. And then it says quarterfinals and semifinals, the New Year's Six Bowls, the Cotton Fiesta, Orange, Peach, Rose, and Sugar rotate hosting the quarterfinals and semifinals.
So I think that would be would that be neutral field? So the first round is going to be home field advantage with the better seeding.
And the quarterfinals and semifinals is neutral field.
Okay.
Well, it's rotating. It rotates hosting the quarterfinals and semifinals.
That's not bad at all. Look, we're going to have some haters. I know this. This is going to cause some rifts on teams that should be there that aren't going to make it. I think LSU could have a gripe, especially if they see Georgia lose and they see
LSU has no gripe whatsoever.
No, don't do that.
You
If Georgia and Bama both lose, they do have a gripe.
They have no gripe whatsoever. Alabama beat both of them. They have no gripe whatsoever. They're done.
So Bama loses to 2 to 3 random losing teams.
Alabama beat LSU, buddy.
Okay.
Not only beat them, whoop that ass.
Okay.
Whoop that ass.
Shut up, man. Next one.
Any honorable mentions?
Colorado's got Utah. I mean, they're gonna finish them off. Utah's not good this year.
Yeah, because they're missing their quarterback still.
Huh?
They're missing their quarterback still. I don't think Cam's playing.
It's over for them. Shedeur, I think Travis Hunter secures the Heisman this what's it called?
It goes to Ashton from Boise State.
State's running back. I get it.
Absolutely.
And I like him too.
He's getting like 4 tutties every game.
I think Travis Hunter
almost 200 rushing yards, 4 tutties each game.
You got to also put into perspective what division he's in and how they're playing in it. You know what I mean?
Division. Is this the NFL? What's going on?
What are they? They're not in the Big 12 or the ACC.
It's called conference. It's called conference, not division.
Yeah, what conference are they in?
In the Mountain West, or
come on, man. What? They're playing Joey. That's gonna be a damn.
And Colorado's in the Big 12, bro. You act like the Big 12 something.
That's part of the Big 4. That's the Big 4 conferences right now. Don't do that. You got to give that to them.
Colorado handled your team, bro. Sit down.
Yeah, Papa Top.
All right. We can get to the next one.
All right. So since we're done with the honorable mentions and all that good stuff, fun stuff we had, let's get it going in the NFL, guys. We got a good one. We got a good one coming up here. It's the Ravens versus the Steelers. The Ravens are -3.
Yeah, you're damn right they are.
Ravens
Why wouldn't they be that?
Ravens are favorited.
Absolutely.
But is it at the Steelers?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Absolutely. It's in Pittsburgh.
Relax. I was just surprised if the Ravens would be favored in Steelers country. That's right.
Who's controlling this game?
Matty Ice.
It was Juan.
No, it wasn't.
Here's the thing.
Mr.
Okay.
Unlimited.
Mr. Unlimited. Now, I agree with y'all that this will be Russ's first true test. This will prove to all those Russ haters, including the one in the corner and the one in the bottom.
How the hell is Juan a hater?
He's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
hater. He was fighting for Justin Fields for some reason. I don't
I
understand it.
just figured you guys. It just went like this. That's all. I just said it was lateral at best.
Didn't go lateral at all, though. That's the
Like
crazy
I said,
part. Their
it's just
offense
lateral at best. It's like Taylor. It's like
skyrocketed.
Taylor
They're-
Williams with the
they're-
Bears. It's just
They were
lateral at best.
now they're actually like throwing more down the field. You know, Justin Fields, he was just like dinking into like 2 yards. That's all he was doing. Russell Wilson's throwing 50-yard bombs to Mike
Still moving
Williams.
that ball though.
Say it again.
Still moving that ball though. They were 4-2, I believe, with
Not
Justin
because of
Fields.
Justin, though.
Okay.
So I believe that Russell Wilson will cook this game. Now, I don't think that
Oh man,
he'll
Cat's
be
got his tongue.
I got my cat right here, bro. Give him back his tongue, Rio.
because this is in Pittsburgh. I think this helps the Steelers out a lot.
Should.
It absolutely. And we've seen Lamar Jackson fold under teams. We have not seen Russell fold yet.
Yeah, it's 3 games. Congrats.
Yeah.
He's played 3 full games.
Mm.
Absolutely.
And he's been cooking.
Mm-hmm.
And if the Steelers, you have to admit this too, that this is going to be the best defense that Lamar has seen this year.
Okay.
Name me another one.
They saw the Chiefs in the beginning.
Like I said, the Steelers have the better defense, and that was week 1. Relax. And they lost.
I don't want to hear because that's what I said the other day. And
the Ravens lost that game. You're proving my point more than ever. That I think that they are going to contain Lamar. They're going to force Lamar to throw that ball, which we all know that he's okay on doing that. And I think the Steelers come up on top.
Juan, you ever know when somebody's trying to sway you something and you know they can't even believe it in their own mouth? Like you could hear it out of them as they're trying to speak it. They're like really trying to speak it into existence. That's how Matt sounded just right now, bro. Like he was really trying to find any way he could to just say, "Yeah, Steelers got, they do." He was trying to find any way. Hey, bro, I get it. You're kind of biased against Lamar. You've been hating on the guy for what, 4 or 5 years now. I get it. I understand. I think the what's the saying they call it? The ribbon meets the road this weekend. Let me tell you why. Russ, at the same time, has not played a defense that can be very controlling and also knows how to play Russ. Here's the thing.
How do they know how to play Russ?
Because all you have to do is keep him in the pocket, and he's practically Jameis Winston. Get out of here with that crap. So he's not that great. I don't want to hear that. He reminds me of a upgraded version of a Jameis Winston or a downgraded version of a Joe Burrow, is what I'll say. Way down. He doesn't look good whenever you keep him in the pocket. So you saying that whole pocket thing they're going to do to Lamar? Lamar's great in the pocket. Russ, however, is not. Guy can't see past his offensive line at times. That's the bad thing about him. I know this specifically for what I've dealt with the past 2 years with that idiot. Russ will make mistakes this game. I'm telling you right now, the Ravens are going to be coming at him so badly. Here's the other thing. If you stop Najee Harris and you make it to be Russ has to throw the ball, what happens then? Because I know this. The MVP on the other side is going to destroy you offensively, and now you have Derrick Henry. So you have the two-headed monster coming in at you. I believe they're going to be able to control the clock. They're going to take over the game in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is an aberration, guys. I know that they have 2 losses, but look up these wins that they keep getting. They're against bad teams. Yes, they barely beat the Commanders. Congratulations. But at the same time, that was a rookie QB that's still learning his way. And, of course, you outplayed them on, what was it? I love what Juan said. you practically got the win off of an offsides movement.
It was
That's
a
all
hard
it
count.
was.
It was a hard count.
Yes, it was a hard
You
count.
don't
Thank
know
you.
if Jaden Daniels would have drove down that field and won the game.
Absolutely, he would have.
You
He had
don't
been
know
doing
that.
it all game.
You don't know that.
We
He
don't
was
know
not-
that.
He was not doing that all game, by the way. You didn't watch the game clearly.
Yeah, I did.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, are you the same idiot on TikTok that's telling me, "Oh man, it was a lot. I know the game was a 1-point game, but it
Yeah,
was a
but
lot
you're just
farther."
speaking out of your ass, bro. You didn't
No,
watch
I'm
the
not,
game.
bro. It was a close game, all in all.
Yeah,
Every
but
time-
you just said Jaden Daniels was driving down the field. He
Every
was
time
not.
Russ scored, I saw Jaden answer his bell. That's what I saw. So Jaden never was counted out ever. I
Mhm.
just think it was a rookie mistake, as in believing in that tight end. Now, however, as I'm going to say it again, the Steelers have, for them to win, Najee Harris has to be the player of the game. If it's Russ, you're going to lose this game. I think Baltimore would beat them pretty badly. I'm going to go 33-20. I think after this game, I do believe the Steelers should look at themselves in the mirror and say, damn, did we mess up by choosing Russ over Justin Fields? Because I do believe Justin Fields might have lost this game, but this is one where Justin Fields can steal it because he can run outside the pocket.
So
and
can
his
Russ.
elite running does well. Huh?
So can Russ.
No, he cannot.
You
Don't do
just
that.
said, bro, that all they have to do is keep Russell in the pocket. Why wouldn't they do the same thing to Justin Fields?
The thing about Justin Fields is he can sway inside the offensive line. Russ
So
is
can
afraid.
Russell.
He'll fall
No,
down.
Russell
Oh,
can.
stop, man.
That's
Yo,
what.
we're
That's
gonna- you
exactly.
watching the
That's
same game?
exactly what I'm saying, bro. You did not watch the Commanders game.
He was running whenever he saw wide open spots.
He was going through linemen like a little snake,
Oh
bro.
man, you're crazy thinking that. I saw wide open lanes is what I saw. Don't do that.
Just,
Come on, man. You're
Just
reaching
such a
there.
Russ hater. That's all you are.
No, I'm not. I'm being real. I
No,
think
you're
Justin
not.
Fields could have a better chance to win this game. It's
No,
my
you
honest
do.
opinion.
You do not believe that whatsoever.
Go ahead, Juan. 33-20.
I'm not gonna go that ridiculously high and say it's gonna be that high because I was just looking up right now in the past games. Russell hasn't beat the. I mean, the Ravens have not won against the Steelers since 2019. Most of the games have been decided by a touchdown or less when they do play each other. So I've got my money on the Ravens. I've always can't beat out the MVP. So that's what I'm going with. And my score is gonna be 20-17. Justin Tucker field goal.
Does
See,
Russ play well?
that's a better outcome than Jake's outcome.
33-20?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see what happens. Russ will be exposed this weekend.
And if he's not,
I told you I'd come here Tuesday and say finally he won a game.
would
that I
you
don't
though,
think
or
does.
would you say, well, Najee Harris, he ran all over the ball. Well, that
hold on.
defense.
Wait a minute. I
You
don't
know
want
what
to
I
hear that
mean?
from you.
I-
And
I
you're the
got-
first one to tell me every
this
time.
dude.
The only problem I have.
Well, Jake, if a quarterback does have 200 yards and 2 touchdowns, are you still going to blame them?
Absolutely, and you do.
So if Najee Harris comes out with 150 yards rushing,
don't
absolutely
think-
we got to put into perspective there, Matt.
I don't think Najee Harris is gonna be the reason why the Steelers win. I think it's gonna be more
The
on
defense.
but I think it's gonna be more on the Ravens secondary that has been trashed and been exposed these past couple of games. I mean, you saw what Jamar Chase did to them. George Pickens can do the same thing to them just as
but
well.
That's not the same receiver. Stop that.
I'm not saying it's the same receiver, but
He's saying that their secondary's trash. So George Pickens can just do
The difference is
not
Joe Burrow
like
was
that,
throwing it
but-
inside the numbers, something Russ does not do. Russ throws it outside the numbers, and he just
Well,
throws
Matt-
it up and hopes that
Matt has you believing that he can throw that deep ball,
he can.
and that's where the Ravens have suffered this past on plays like that. Their secondary has not been able to.
I don't
cover.
believe their corners are all that bad. I think it's their middle for the field. Their secondary, their safeties don't play so well. If you saw the catches that Jamar Chase is catching, he's catching the slant routes, he's catching the post routes in the middle. Then he freaking ran for like 60 yards after he catches it. I want
That's
to see
what
what
I said. I
happens.
think it's going to be Pickens. That's gonna torch them if they do lose. It'll be Pickens. But I think
The
it's
way to
gonna,
put it, for Russ to win, he has to play outside his comfort zone. He has to throw it inside those numbers. Show me that, Russ. That's what I'll say. You're right, Juan. If he does do it, it's that right there. Throwing it to Pickens, but inside the numbers. Something he's not good at doing. He throws it up. He throws it up on these QB rollouts, and people are wide open because everybody's worried about Najee.
No one's worried about Najee.
Look at this guy.
Even you said it in the beginning of the season that Najee was not it. Because Juan tried to use that argument. Juan tried to use that argument, and you shut that shit down.
They're starting to run the ball better.
Stop.
Who says you can't get better as a running back over the
bro,
season?
this dude,
Stop
bro.
doing that.
Switch up.
Anyway,
There was a stat that they're actually gaining 10 yards a rush now, more than ever now. 10 more yards a rush. Colin had said that.
Colin said it, man. And man, if Colin said it, then it must be true.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying their running is a lot better now. Najee's showing him he can run the ball.
Najee Harris last game, 21 carries, 53 yards. He sure can, buddy. He sure can. 21 carries and only 53 yards, but yeah.
I told you.
Austin Eckler had the same stats, and right?
Austin Eckler had 13 carries for 44 yards and 2 tutties. Jalen Warren outdid Najee Harris, by the way. I just want to throw that out
running
there.
Back?
Yes.
That's what I'm trying to say.
No, you weren't saying that at all, bro.
You rely on the run game and a play action for Russ, bro. Stop doing it like Russ is this all-time quarterback now.
He's a good quarterback this season so far. You cannot deny that.
3 games. This is the biggest test. We'll see what happens.
That makes no sense to me. But go ahead.
I think that all of a sudden you're riding with the Ravens. I think because you got cooked so much on TikTok, now you they bullied you that way.
The Ravens.
Huh?
I just think they'll beat this team. What are you talking about? I still don't believe the Ravens can win it all overall.
Yeah, because you had the
Steelers.
He had the Bengals beating them. Remember that didn't work.
The Bengals should have if they knew how to help Burr.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Get out of here.
All righty. Next game we have the undefeated Chiefs versus the 8-2 Bills.
The hot Bills, the hottest team in the league.
I think they're second hottest. So.
After that, it's got to be the second hottest because the Chiefs are the hottest team right now. Quote unquote.
Don't tell that to Jake.
They're undefeated.
I think the hottest team right now.
They're undefeated, Matt.
The Cardinals are doing. But go ahead.
The Cardinals. No, let's PPA.
Well, let's get this going. I love that Josh Allen downplayed the game. I like how he said, hey, it's just week 11. We're here. But all in all, in the private locker room, they know what this game means, bro. This is Manning, Brady, back in the day. You know these guys always see each other at least once a year, if not twice with playoffs. Now more than ever, I think the Bills have the decency to win this game. Here's the thing that you have to do. And Denver gave you the blueprint.
How to lose the game?
How to lose the game?
When
it matters?
No.
How to botch a field goal?
Don't do
How to
that.
lose the game when the thing matters?
Don't do that. I believe the Bills have to run the ball, take time off the clock. I believe they play very good defensively against Mahomes. I've said this over and over again. You play a lot of shell zone coverage. You let him throw underneath all the way time. And then once he gets in the field goal range, then you have to hold him down to 3 points rather than 7. That's the way you got to beat him. This is how you do it. The Bills have the team and the roster they can. Here's the other bad part, though. They could have 3 of their receivers already hurt. I heard Amari Cooper could be hurt. I know Kincaid can be out. All 3 of their receivers could be very well out this game. So that's a scary thing. If their wide receivers are all out, I was looking on my fantasy. I was like, yo, what the hell, man? They're all hurt. Like, Josh Allen's got to throw to somebody. Like, he can't be just hoping and wishing on just random players. He's got to have somebody out there that's a threat. I believe Josh Allen will do a lot more with his running. He does this a whole lot whenever you can tell when Josh Allen's in that mode. I think he does a lot of running this game. He'll convert a lot of first downs with his legs. They're going to be able to I would say score more 7 than the Chiefs. So I think they will score 7. Remember, this is in Buffalo. I think they'll score
Mhm.
7. Chiefs will most likely end with field goals at times. Remember, guys, I know Pat Mahomes is all this and all that, but he's not having a great season. I don't want to hear that. Go ahead, what one?
He's winning though.
The only one that is listed out right now is Keon Coleman.
Okay, and then the other two
Amari
are questionable.
Amari was limited today, and so was Matt Collins.
Yeah, if both of those now Amari's the biggest one. That's the X factor to me if he's out. Keon Coleman's a great player for him though. That's what's going to hurt him. So, as I'm saying, if the Bills can get the wide receivers in a good mode right there, they run the ball, they control the clock, they can beat this team. I do believe they will win this game. If they do, I do believe the Bills should be in the top 5. I know Juan's been screaming at me, yo, when are the Bills going to be in there? This is the game I was waiting on because I didn't believe them after that blowout loss to the Ravens. I need to see it now. This is the game to show me, Juan. They win this game, this will tell me that they are a top 5 team in the league.
They
I got
kicked
Bills winning
the Eagles out, right?
24-17, and they will tell Mahomes, get back to packing, buddy.
And they kicked the Eagles out of your top 5, right?
Why would they kick the Eagles out when the Eagles are winning tonight? Stop that. Go ahead, Matt.
On what?
On this game.
What the
Oh, shit.
hell?
My bad. I was playing Minesweeper. My bad.
Playing Minesweeper.
Just
What
playing
the
Fortnite.
hell?
Just playing Fortnite.
So I would love to see the Chiefs lose this game. I think that anybody on this podcast would love to see the Chiefs lose this game. But
I
I
don't want
think,
them to.
yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
You
I want
want
them
them.
undefeated all the way till week 18.
Exactly. That's
Well,
how.
they'll probably rest their starters, man.
Not if they're
They
undefeated.
do
They're
that,
chasing greatness.
you know.
Now if they're going for a three-peat, what does it matter?
If they're undefeated 15 or 16 and 0-1, they're going to sit there and say, you know what, we did it this far. We might as well just pack it out.
If you have a first round lock, you number one in your division undefeated, you think we're going to start our starters against Denver, who probably isn't playing for a wild card?
Hey, I got a question for you. In 2007, the Patriots had the 1 seed. Did they play the starters against the Giants in that last week 17?
We are in 2024. Do you know how?
Oh,
Hold on. Do you know how crazy rest and all these people talk about rest and mental, like their mental health and stuff like that? And you want to say 2007,
Matt,
brother?
do you believe if they're undefeated, they sit their starters?
I think that I want to say yes,
This is
but
about to be a clip
I
on TikTok.
I want to
Y'all
say
dumb
I
as
want to
this
say
shit.
yes, but then I'll say no because they're already going to get the bye week.
So they are going to sit their starters?
So why wouldn't they have?
I don't
Why
think
wouldn't they
so.
take? Why wouldn't they take advantage of an extra week when they're just playing?
I don't.
Denver, who's not that great?
There's one thing in the NFL where you do not rest your starters for 2 weeks in a row. Then you'll be rusty.
All right, so they'll play the first half and then sit them out in the second half. How about that?
Well, yeah, I can see that. That's more of a thing than anything.
They're going to try to win the game if they're undefeated, Juan. That's what
Do you
you're
agree
not
with that?
understanding.
Do you agree with that?
They could probably still win the game without Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. Say that
especially against the Broncos.
Okay. Especially against the Broncos, the team that was the closest to beating them out of everybody. Go ahead.
Is that true? Is that a fact?
That is true. What are we doing?
Is that a fact? I think the Buccaneers were more closer than y'all.
What? They didn't even get to see OT.
They went to OT. Did y'all go to OT? No, bro. Y'all lost in regulation.
Oh, stop.
But I say that, man, I really want the Bills to win this game so bad, man. Because but fuck. I got the Chiefs winning this, bro. I think they remain 10-0.
I mean, I'm not gonna like sit here and I'm just gonna name names, just reading this injury report. They get Juju back. They get Mecole Hardman back. I don't know if they didn't play last week or what, but Juju's back. He was full practice.
They're a
March
week
4th.
away from getting their running back Pacheco too.
Yeah, and Kareem Hunt is also.
And especially if Amari Cooper doesn't play.
Well, yeah,
Mhm.
that's why I said barring injuries from the Bills side, absolutely.
He was
This should
limited.
be a win.
It was limited. It didn't say on
Yeah, he's
Keon Coleman.
questionable.
On Keon
Says-
Coleman, it specifically said out. It didn't like, you know what I'm saying? It didn't give me nothing. It just said
Well,
out.
being questionable and it's Thursday scares me.
I
He
mean,
practiced.
Christian McCaffrey is questionable, and he's still going to play.
That would be crazy.
So did you give a score, Matt?
I have Chiefs winning this one barely. Unfortunately, I would love to say the Bills, but I got Chiefs winning this one 21-18. Chiefs.
21-18, okay.
Yo, Jake, if they barely squeak by another game, the Chiefs, all right? They barely squeak by this game. Are you still going to continue to
I'll move
disrespect
them up. If they win this game, I'll move them up. They should be.
But even if they squeak by, you know what I'm
I
saying?
will move them up. They win this game.
Flip it.
I'm cool.
Flip it. Was that it? Everybody went?
Yeah.
Did you go
I
on?
want to ask this one.
I mean, to me, this game's a toss-up if you really want me to go. This game's a toss-up. I'm with Jake. If Amari doesn't play, who is he really going to throw the ball to? Because he has Keon already, his rookie, you know what I'm saying, already, has already been ruled out. And if Amari's not there, then who is he really going to throw the ball to?
It sucks, bro. It sucks.
Then you really rely on the run game, and I think the Chiefs have you in the run game with Chris Jones leading that defensive line, and then Nick Bolton as a good linebacker.
I agree.
So I want to say the Bills, but I'm just like you, Matt.
Yeah.
The Chiefs, I can't count them out.
Can't count them out.
And I mean, you smack your teeth all you want to. You were a field goal away from winning, and you somehow managed to botch it.
You're right. But we see them again.
So it's 24-21.
All right.
So the Chiefs, so barring that they go undefeated, they win the Super Bowl. If the Chiefs do three-peat, is Mahomes considered the GOAT over Tom Brady?
Do you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
I'll start it out.
Okay.
No. I mean, just because they three-peated, I mean, they
Well, it's
haven't.
never been done in history.
But they haven't exactly been dominating though. You know, this hasn't been a dominant year for them. So I don't think that.
Are we in the dynasty? Are we in the Chiefs dynasty right now? Yes or no?
Yes,
Okay, so this is part of the Chiefs dynasty.
but I
Now
don't.
you said something that was very scary, but this is still a possibility. You said if they go undefeated. Now that changes a whole lot. If he would somehow go undefeated and win, then I do think you got a point. Like I really do.
I don't.
With them going undefeated,
How many?
one,
Yeah, I don't.
he would kill two birds, one stone that Brady never did. Brady didn't get the undefeated year.
But then you go
And
like
then-
this and like this, and it's like, what are you talking about?
I've heard Brady live on a podcast say he would trade 2 to 3 of his rings for one undefeated season if he could.
Right,
The
but then
perfect
if you trade 2 rings and you still have 5, and that's more than Patrick Mahomes still.
Yo, Juan, and I'm gonna have to go here to bring up stuff, but we can agree to this. There is 3 rings of his that he needs to thank another BB for those rings. I just want to add that in, Juan. There's 3 rings he needs to thank Bill Belichick for winning those rings for him. So I get that you're saying that,
Which ones?
but at the you know which ones.
No, I don't. Please clarify.
When Belichick had to face the greatest show on turf. Have you ever heard of that before, guys? The greatest show on turf? The greatest show on turf.
You're talking about the first Super Bowl.
The first one.
Stop. Tom Brady drove down that field in the last drive and
I
got
don't
him in
want to
field
hear
goal
that.
range.
That team could have scored 50 on him. He wouldn't have done shit.
Like I said, no.
The second one, the Eagles one was a tough
That-
one too. Another defensive game. And then the third and final one, the Rams one that he won last. That was a nothing but defensive game. They won
I agree.
13-3.
I agree with the Rams one. I
You don't
agree
agree
with
with
that
the first
one.
two?
I don't agree with the first one
Oh,
because, like I said,
stop.
without Tom Brady, he had to drive down that field for it to put him in field goal range.
Right.
And what was
And
the other one?
Hey, if Bill Belichick doesn't stop
The Eagles.
the freaking Rams from scoring 50, where they were practically scoring 30 to 40 points on everybody that year, I'm telling you, they had the nickname "Greatest Show on Turf" for a reason, Matt. Don't
Nope.
do that.
Don't agree with that one.
Oh,
What about the Eagles?
stop.
You weren't alive whenever with that game. I watched it. I
What are
remember.
you talking about? I was an 01.
You weren't
Shut
alive.
up. And then 02, yes. 04, whenever they beat the Eagles, I think he played another defensive game. He outsmarted Andy Reid.
Was that a defensive game?
24-21?
Is that a defensive game?
Yes. 24-21. I give him the Panthers one. Yes, he scored a lot of points in that one. I give that to Tom. But don't do that. And then, remember, Tom lost some Super Bowls too. The undefeated one that they lost to the Giants, that's against Tom. That's on Tom, bro. You had an undefeated season because of your offense and how you looked good with Wes Welker and Randy Moss. And you could score a whopping 14 points. Don't do that.
Mm-hmm.
But what I'll say to this,
So then do you consider Mahomes the GOAT if he
that's
doesn't?
what I'm going to say. If Mahomes would somehow now, if they three-peat, I think they're at the same level.
No.
I do think that one. That's something that Brady couldn't do. And not only that, do you believe honestly Mahomes is not going to win another one after this? Like another one? I'm not saying back to back, 4 in a row. But do you not think that he'll win another one at least in his future? So now he'd have 5. Do you believe he has to get a full 7 to beat Brady? One?
If we get a three-peat, right?
That's
And I
never been
agree
done before.
And I agree with you, right? Because that's the first of its kind, and but I don't put them at the same level. I mean, I wouldn't put them at the same level.
So that's why I asked you: does he have to win 7
No,
to even keep up with him? What are you doing?
I would say 3-peat, maybe 2 rings, not like back to back, but like 3-peat, and then a ring here and a ring there.
Rings. So he has to get 6 for you at least.
Oh shit!
McNabb literally threw for almost 400 yards and 3 touchdowns that game. But
That's all he did. He didn't do nothing. It was 21-24.
Come on, man. It was
Don't
this
do
dude,
that,
bro.
man.
What are you? Don't do that, bro. What are you doing right now?
21, Matt. That's a defensive game.
But that's not a defensive game. Whenever McNabb
And
almost has
McNabb was throwing up.
passing
Look up
yards,
T.O.'s
bro.
pod. T.O. says that guy was so scared he was throwing up on the side of the field like a little girl. Ugh.
Playing
Get
his
outta
heart
here.
out.
Yeah, whatever. Freaking T.O. was playing with a broken leg winning that game.
Yo, go ahead.
Push.
Go ahead, Matt.
No, I don't think that he's the GOAT. Absolutely not. Tom Brady will forever be my GOAT.
Forever? So nothing Mahomes can do can make you believe.
I mean, I think that even if Mahomes gets like to 5-6 Super Bowl wins, Brady's still my GOAT, no matter what.
Why?
Hold
What do
on.
you mean, why?
Hold on. Is this a LeBron Jordan thing all over again? But in
We're
football?
getting closer to this, yes.
Is that what this is?
This is becoming that, especially if he does this three-peat. And I can't stand their asses. But if he does this, I mean, what can you do?
So if he gets his 3-peat, right, he'll have 4 Super Bowls, right?
Yes. And then
And hang on. And if he doesn't touch another Super Bowl ever again, is he still going to be the GOAT to you?
I would not fight. What I'm saying is I would not fight who you would have. But do you honestly believe he wins 3 and never wins another one ever again?
It depends if Andy Reid decides to retire.
Yeah, if they go undefeated and they do the 3-peat.
If he does the undefeated and 3-peat, it's over. Might as well call it quits. He's the greatest of all time.
No.
I'm saying without the undefeatedness, and they just
Okay.
win.
Well, if they do a 3-peat,
Man, if
and
he
that,
goes
hold on.
undefeated and does the unblemished record and then wins a 3-peat, you're not giving it over, Brady?
Even you're saying it too that Mahomes is not playing good this year. That's coming from your mouth. And all of a sudden, because let's say they 3-peat and go undefeated, You're putting it all on Mahomes? You
He
said
has
it
to-
yourself,
he-
Jay, that Mahomes is playing like trash this season.
Right,
Yeah.
man. But at the same time, he must have made the right plays to go undefeated and the right
So
plays to win the
put him
final
at number
game.
1 on your top 5 next week then. If
Huh?
you believe this. Put him at top 5.
If
You're
they're
number 1.
undefeated, I'm saying if they go undefeated the whole way through.
But you're saying that they're not even winning because of Mahomes, bro. That he's not even playing good this year. Have you seen his
And
stats?
what did I just say about freaking Brady? So shut up with that bull crap. I just said Brady won fucking 3 winnings, and then he wasn't even really the fucking Brady we knew at those times. Don't do that.
The reason why they won their first Super Bowl is
He
because
was a
of
game
Brady.
manager the first 2 seasons.
The game managers, you even heard it himself, bro. It's good to be a game manager.
Oh, get out of here, man. My gosh.
I've heard former NFL players say that. I'm not going to listen to a guy that puts chips on the shelf for a living.
All I know is this: a game manager doesn't change overall. Okay? If Brady stayed a game manager, he's not in the GOAT conversation. Don't do that.
People still believe that he was a game manager until he went to the Bucks. Even you believe that.
What? I never
Yes, you
believed that.
did.
I said he wasn't the greatest of all time.
One.
Did I say he was a great? Hold on. I didn't
You
believe
said
he
he
was
was
the greatest of all.
You said he was a product of the system.
He was a product of a system. I didn't say that's a game manager.
That's literally calling somebody a game manager.
No,
I thought
that's
that-
not. Stop
thought
that.
I thought that's what that meant. I'm not being an ass.
No.
No,
'Cause
he's
if
just
your
switching it up
system's a
because he looks
pass-happy
dumb
system,
now.
If your system's a pass-happy system, how can I hate that you're a game manager? What are you talking about?
But when they called Brock a game manager, what did you take that as?
When he's a game manager, that means they run the ball more and everything. You saw Brady change the whole game. Once in 2007, Brady turned into the passer he is. After that, he never went back to running the ball, very little, all that.
He had great passing stats the year they went to the Super Bowl against the Eagles, by the way.
He was okay.
Oh, stop, dude. See, this is what I'm saying, bro.
We gotta look
This is
that
what I'm
up
saying.
again.
You're just a hater.
That's
No,
fine.
just call spades a spades. I told you. Belichick
Oh,
helped him
God.
with 3 rings. I give him the other 3. I give
I
him
mean,
that.
no, he deserves at least about 5 of them.
Okay, stop. Yeah, you agree with that one, Juan? That he gave him 5? Brady won the 5 ones?
Yeah,
Look at that
one.
one. Not even looking now.
What happened?
Yeah, get out of here. Gosh. Get to the next one. Like I said, if he three-peats, we gotta start talking. That's what I'll say.
I mean, he could be in a conversation, but he just can never be the GOAT, even with the
I
3
think he's number 2 all time already. Would you not agree? Is Mahomes number 2 all time right now?
I'd have to
Who
look that
the
up.
fuck is
I
number
have-
2?
I have no stats to give, so I have to look that up.
Who's number 2 right now?
Like I said, I have no stats to give, so I couldn't tell you.
Joe Cool.
Can't say Montana. That's a Niners grab.
Because it's always been like a thing. It was like, oh, who's the GOAT? Joe Montana or Tom Brady? It was always them flipping,
And then
flopping.
Brady
All of a sudden, Joe Montana just falls off a cliff.
I'm saying Joe Montana's probably top 5. I don't know if he's better than Elway, in my opinion.
No, stop.
And I will get into that a different
That's a homer.
That's
That's
biased.
a homer by a receiver. That's a
That's
homer by a receiver right there. Yeah.
That's biased.
Boy
Right
had
Yeah.
Jerry Rice. I can't name a damn wide receiver before the 90s. And Elway took them to damn 2 championships like that with some randoms. Don't do that. We'll get into that another day.
That's
Mhm.
biasy right
Mhm.
there.
Get out of here with that bull.
That is some bias if I ever heard it.
Elway over Montana. We'll get into
Get
that a different
out of
day.
here.
Go. Money Matt time.
Whenever the 49ers whooped that ass against the Broncos in the Super Bowl, who was the quarterback?
Like I said, if you want to bring that up,
Who was
you
the
had-
quarterback?
Who did Can you name anybody on that Broncos roster?
Who was the quarterback,
It was
bro?
Mark Crunell. Some random
Joe
ass
Montana.
no-names.
Joe Montana threw 5 tutties on that team, bro. Get out of here,
Yes, our defense was trash. John Elway carried that poor team. Don't worry, we'll talk about it a different day. We'll talk about it during the downtime of the NFL. We can bring all these up. Don't worry. These will be a good
bro.
question. to
God, the
ask.
disrespect, bro. Putting Elway over fucking Montana is crazy.
And we're back.
Money Matt
It's been a minute
Oh,
since we've done this segment. If somebody was sick, then he was not sick, then he wasn't right in his head. Then I don't know what happened. I think Matt didn't want to do the segment because he was losing a lot of money, so he had to accumulate some money back. So, with that being said, we're not sponsored by Prize Picks, but we like to play the game. So, and the guy that's going to help you make some of that money is Money Matt.
Absolutely.
With that being it, take it away, brother.
I feel very comfortable with this one. I'm kind of iffy on one, but it's too late because I already placed it.
Lock in. So, Matt, lock the F in.
I got Patrick Mahomes going over 22 rushing yards. He tends to like to run the ball. He likes to scramble the ball. Jordan Love should throw more than 2 touchdowns on the Chicago defense. He should. J Love Live. Someone loves that guy. He should throw more than 2 tutties. And then Christian McCaffrey, he's back. He's better than ever. I think that, it was a little rust against the Buccaneers, but he'll pick it back up against Seattle. We always have their number. He'll have more than 22 yards in the first 5. He's done it before.
The first 5?
It has to be the first 5.
Oh,
I think that his first run against the Buccaneers, he had like 10 or 11 yards.
Okay. I'm going to say that's the only one that worries me. The J Love Live will be formidable. Don't you worry on that one. That boy is back and better than ever. He had a bye week to get healthier. He's going to be ready. Don't you worry on that. J Love Live is here, and he's here to stay.
We'll see.
Any gripe against it, Juan? You liked it? The only one was C-Mac. That one kind of scares me. The damn 21 rushers. I mean, and five carries. Did you like him? Gosh, Juan. Just seemed quiet. Poor guy.
Yeah, I loved them. I was just trying to figure out. I don't know. The Patrick Mahomes one was kind of iffy with me. I don't know.
Nah, he loves to scramble that ball.
He'll run. All right, let's get it going.
Quick hit.
All of the trucking hits.
If you don't know, then you're gonna find out right now. I name the teams. They give me the scores. We go from there. All right.
Let's get it.
Raiders, Dolphins.
I think Dolphins will continue their run. They're going to win a couple more games here soon. I'm going to go 21-10, and it's going to look like they're on a run right now. They're going to look pretty good. I think until they see the Bengals is when they're going to fall down.
Yeah, because the Bengals are doing so good.
Yeah, the Bengals are like the hottest team right now.
Yeah, really killing
it. Matt.
What was the game? Dolphins Raiders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pay attention.
The Dolphins won this one. I think they found their groove. Tua, he's back, better than ever, man. Dolphins win this one 28-17.
Browns, Saints.
Well, did we start seeing Derek Carr come back to life? I try to warn y'all. He looked pretty good. Destroyed that Falcons team pretty good. So I'm going to go – they're going to keep on their high streak. I'm going to go 24-7. I think Dennis Allen was the fall of this team. They're going to look pretty good this week, 24-7.
Revenge game for Jameis Winston. He comes back to New Orleans, and he drops 3 tutties on their ass, bro. I have the Browns winning this one. Derek Carr, a little too late. Sorry, bro. Your season's already over, man. You won't be the quarterback for the Saints next year. Browns winning this one. 28-24.
Colts, Jets.
AR's back, bro. Just as fast as Flacco came in, as fast as he left. AR is back. That means that they will lose this game, though. I think A-Rod is probably a better quarterback. This is probably the only quarterback he's better than right now in the NFL. So I'm going to go A-Rod, and the Jets actually win this game. I'm going to go still a close game, 13-16.
I think Jets finally get a dub. Good Lord, their team has been so disappointing this season.
Dumbass team in the playoffs for some reason.
They still can, man. They can still make a run. You never know, man. Relax. I have the Jets winning this one.
You didn't believe that shit.
I have the Jets winning this one 24-17.
Vikings, Titans.
Vikings will win this one. I think right now they're playing as long as they stay formidable to their game plan. They should win this. Not only that, the Titans they just need to lose out. They got no quarterback. I got 21-10.
Will Levis.
Will Levis is trash, man. Stick to those mayonnaise commercials. That's all you're good at, bro.
I didn't even know he had that.
Yeah. Saw it on there the other day.
Jake loves mayonnaise.
Yeah, bullcrap.
Who's Tennessee playing again?
Miracle Whip.
The Vikings.
Oh yeah. Whoever it is, man. The Vikings are gonna win.
It's high and shit.
Vikings winning this one 31-10.
Packers, Bear. The Bears.
Well, J Love Live is back and better than ever. And I told you with my rant on that bum ass quarterback, Caleb Williams, this past week. I think they destroy them. I think this gets worse before it gets even better for the Bears. I'm going to go 28-7. I'm going to go 28-7. It's going to be bad. The Bears will not look good. I think Caleb is just going to be. And J Love Live, he will show you more than ever. Don't worry, guys. He's healthy and he is ready for revenge. Don't you worry. They're on their way.
You ready, Juan? Are you ready for this upset alert?
Oh my gosh.
Man, it's high.
I got Caleb Williams and the Bears in this one.
Oh my gosh.
The Packers have owned the Bears for way too long. But guess what, man? Caleb Williams, he's here to stay, man.
He sure is.
I have the Bears with the upset in this one. Shocking the world.
This is reach.
Shocking
like
the
no
world,
other.
Juan. 28-24 Bears.
Jaguars, Lions.
This is going to be a blowout. The Lions have done this to everybody in their way. I think Jared Goff comes back to reality. I love what he did. Even with those 5 picks, still had no miss in that. Looked great. Still won that game. Proud of him.
He did not look great. He threw 5 interceptions.
Shut up, man. He's still to outplay still a good Texans defense shows you something, and he approved them. I'm gonna go Jared.
He didn't outplay them. He got 5 picks.
He did outplay them. He won the game.
He threw
Jared
5
Goff
picks.
wins this game 52-17. There's gonna be another blowout.
That's quite a blowout. But I agree with you. It'll be a blowout. Even too bad Trevor Lawrence isn't playing, bro. It would have been even more of a blowout.
No, don't do that.
It would have been
Mac
even
Jones
way
looks like
more of a
trash.
blowout. So does Trevor Lawrence, man. I can't tell the difference between those two. Lions winning this one. Jared Goff comes back after that terrible performance against the Texans. Texans defense owned Jared Goff. Lions winning this one 38-10.
Rams, Patriots.
Rams come back, man. Rams will come back. I don't know what happened last week. I don't know if Sean McVay was feeling himself or what, but they did not show any effort. Their O-line's a lot better, and the Dolphins somehow manhandled them. I don't know what was going on. Rams bounce back. I'm going to go 24-14. 24-14. Rams win.
I agree. Rams are winning this one. They had a little hiccup last week, but they'll bounce back this game. 21-14.
Seahawks, Niners.
Well, y'all practically own this team since Geno's played for this dumbass team. Geno will still stay defeated. He's never beat y'all before. It won't happen now. I think y'all win this game 31-13. This is not going to be a game. I think this is, like I said, this is the last two row for Geno. As for C-Mac, keep him healthy. That's what I'll say. You can win without him this week.
They wrote me off. I ain't right back, though. That's the problem. I ain't right back.
He's got to stop.
49ers winning this one with ease. I agree with Jake. We've owned this team since Brock Purdy became the starter of this team. He's undefeated against the Seahawks. I can't see them losing this game unless Jake Moody misses 3 more field goals. That Chris McCaffrey, he was rusty against the Buccaneers. I think that he won't return to form, but he'll look a lot better this game. I have the 49ers winning this one. I think it'll be a close one. I don't think it's going to be a blowout. I think it'll come down to it 28-24 San Francisco.
Falcons, Broncos.
It's a must win. It's a must win here. If we lose this game, we could really be on the brink of missing the playoffs. So we got to win this. What scares me is Matt Ryan. Not Matt Ryan. What the hell?
Whoa.
I know. I'm thinking of his old times. Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins just lost to the Saints last week, so they're looking for a revenge. We also had a heartbreaker. I hope we don't. If there's something Sean Payton should do better than what the Bears did, you could tell when the Bears lost to the Commanders earlier this year on a heartbreaking loss like that, it carried on the next week. Sean, show us that you can get this team to move on faster. We should win this game. I'm going to go 21-17. It's going to be a nail biter, though. But we will win this game overall. 21-17. Bo Nix, the fix is here.
This is the beginning of the Denver Broncos downfall.
Oh, here we go.
You know, they're going to be thinking about that Chiefs loss. You know, they're still going to be thinking about it. Like, damn, bro, like we almost beat the Chiefs, man. It's still going to be set in their head, bro, whenever they're playing Atlanta. They won't be able to move on. Atlanta passes this Denver team. I have Atlanta winning this one in a close one. 28-26 Atlanta.
Okay.
Bengals, Chargers.
Bengals will win this one. Boy, I'm ready to see how good this Justin Herbert really is. Now you got to go against a quarterback that can throw 35 on you, buddy. So let's see what happens if Justin Herbert's really that good. I've always noticed this ever since we were all younger, about 5-6 years ago. Juan had Lamar, you had Justin, I had Joe Burrow. And I think Burrow will show you why he's the better quarterback this weekend. Now, overall, who has the better overall roster and team? I'd give it to the Chargers. But all in all, yes, absolutely. The defense is way better. I would take your defense any day.
And then the Bengals offense is better.
But I think Burr could win with bad offense. I know Burr can. I wish they would have done that. They would have just worried about the defense because now Burr has to practically score 45 to win a damn game. They will win this one, however. I'm going to go 28-21. It's going to be a shootout. Herbert just doesn't throw the ball too much. He's gotten used to running the ball and sitting back, relaxing.
Every time you say that, you look dumb because that's all he do is just passing the ball. That's just haterade on your part.
No, it's not.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that Joe Burrow has not seen this defense. Chargers arguably has the best defense in the NFL. It's going to shock Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow, he just threw like the game of his life against last week. It's not going to happen again, buddy. Joe Burrow's going to be seeing ghost this game, bro. He's going to be seeing ghost. 3 picks, man. 3 picks.
He beats his team.
Chargers winning this one. Justin Herbert, 280 yards, 3 tutties, man. He's going to show you why this Chargers team is going to make a deep run in the playoffs.
Okay.
Chargers winning this one.
A deep run.
Chargers winning this one 28-22.
We got 2 killers coming up next. Texans, Cowboys.
Jesus.
Yeah, please stop with that. That should be a Texans blowout.
Let's just move on to the next game.
Yeah, Texans blowout. I'm going to say 42-10.
That's the last game, by the way.
Thank goodness, man.
Is
This
that
is the
Monday
Monday night
night?
game?
God, that's going to be sad to watch. Hopefully the Manning cast is there.
Yeah, Texans winning this one. Heartbreaking
Dallas,
loss.
so.
Does not matter, man. The sun's
it
going to
Cooper Rush or
Trey Lance.
is it Cooper Rush or Trey Lance?
Is it shit or shit?
That's crazy.
I agree with Jake. Is it shit or shit?
Which one is it?
Who's starting, bro? Texans winning this one, man, with ease, bro. Cowboys, throw your season away, chalk it up, man. Go for a top 5 pick at this point. Texans winning this one, like 35-17. I'll give you
Yeah, I don't even think they scored 17. They couldn't even score 7.
give them 17, bro.
All right, go ahead. Well, good quick hits. We good? What do we got next?
The NBA.
Oh shit! Here we go.
We're gonna give it to you because you love this family so much. Is
Well,
Bronny James a diva?
can you clear up why he's being considered a diva?
Bronny James is only going to play home games for the Lakers G League as just at that. Not even like regular NBA games or anything. He's just for the G League. He only wants to play at home.
He got downgraded to the G League because he sucks so bad.
Well, hold on. He's learning the game.
Well,
Remember, he
then
only had
you
1 year of
you should have never went into the NBA.
Well, I'll add this in. It's not a good look. I agree, but I think does he not deserve the benefit of the doubt because of who his dad is?
No,
Why not?
because you're just getting special treatment. And now whenever you play with your teammates in the G League team, they're gonna be looking at you like, who is this guy? Like, why does he get special treatment? He's not even good.
If he gets promoted up to the NBA, don't you think he should be promoted eventually?
The
Once
only way he gets promoted to the NBA, Jake, if he gets a permission slip from his daddy.
Oh, yo, you're really hating on this guy. He's a rookie, guys. Can we give him a break?
He's not good. He should have never even been in the NBA in the first place. He should have started in the G League. The only reason why he's in the NBA is because his last name and his father.
By the way, his father's looking great right now. Still at year 22. Shout out to the GOAT.
Can I say something before you go?
More Anthony Davis than anything. Go ahead.
The Lakers are under no obligation to play Bronny James in the G League and are free to develop them as they please.
Well,
he doesn't have to be in the G League.
The thing is, though, is he's still trying to learn the game right now. I told you, his floor could very well be in the league for 2 years out of it so fast. But his ceiling could be Drew Holiday. It could be a Seth Curry. Something like that.
Stop, bro.
Not Steph. I said Seth.
Okay.
Yeah, you over there.
I was about to say, bro. God, no.
I said Seth Curry. It could be a good wing player, good hit the three, good 3-and-D type of defense kind of guy. Give him time. He's only 18, 19. He's learning the game. Not only that, he's learning from the greatest of all time. He's got to be learning that at home as well. This guy could very well turn into...
He hasn't learned shit because he was shit in college. He's shit in the NBA.
Okay.
He averaged what, like 2 points per game at USC,
We could very well be looking at a Chris Paul with not that good passing. That's what I'm saying.
No, more like Matthew Dellavedova.
Oh, get out of here. Yo, he is hating on this guy. Well, in the end, I agree with you. Bronny shouldn't be favoritism like that.
It's a bad look.
It does look bad, but in the end, if he ends now, I will say this: if they start playing home games, Matt, and he's scoring 30 plus or 25 plus, then hey, man, hey, you're the best player on the team.
He didn't even do that in college, nor did he ever even do that in the NBA.
Well,
and all of a sudden, he goes in the G League, man. He does 28 points per game.
He might be able to.
I'm going to be honest, bro. I don't think he even starts unless he gets a permission slip from his daddy. That's the only way he starts.
This guy is super young, guys. Got to give credit. Got to give credit too.
Hey, have fun playing in the Chinese league, man, because you're not going to make it.
Wemby scored a 50 burger yesterday. Love that. Shout out to Wemby. Wemby and Giannis did that. Love that.
Actual NBA players.
Yo, give him time. Gosh,
Wemby was young last season, bro, and he was scoring at least 30 per game.
6'6". Don't do that. He was
Just
7'6".
man.
Bronny's 6'1".
He's ass.
What about Luka?
Luka's tall. He's 6'8". Look at Juan just saying random names, bro. You just look at their shoes. Stop that.
You're not wrong. What about Jason Tatum?
He's 6'8", 6'9".
What about Jalen Brown?
I saw Nate Robinson scoring 30 per game, bro.
He's
on there.
5'11", but he was a superstar. He was a good superstar at the time.
Nate Robinson.
Brian James, he's not meant for the NBA, brother.
Give him time. If by year 20, what I mean by that is
Year
Whoa,
20?
whoa.
Jesus
what I
Christ.
meant by that is 20 years old. 20 years old. He's 18 right now, 19.
That's
By
crazy.
20, if he's not showing any progression, I get you. Then we got to look at him. But right now, give him that time. He's doing okay.
He's not doing okay. He got demoted.
You're such an ass. Y'all hate on. The reason y'all have that is y'all hate on Braun. That's
No one's
why.
hating on Braun, bro. We respect for what he's done, bro.
I haven't even said nothing.
Yeah, I could tell by your eyes. All right, get to the next one. I know this is Juan's favorite.
About to be
Here we
cut.
go.
About to get cut. Cut my life into pieces. This one's.
Don't press anything, Jake. Keep
Yeah,
your
please.
hands by your legs.
So this weekend, starting Saturday, we have UFC 309, the main card of John Jones versus Stipe Miocic. Oh, you got the picture.
Ooh, okay. He set up for you. You got to give him that.
Do I just go like boom, 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 or what?
Well, I mean, I want you to give us. You're the UFC big time guy on it.
I mean, I
Who do you think
watch
would
you.
win that one?
I'm more of a casual than anything.
Well, who do you think would win one? I hope you would pick John Jones here.
John Jones, Stipe is. I don't want to say past his prime, but John Jones is just gonna devour him.
Pretty bad.
I don't even know. I don't even know if they go for 5 rounds, bro. Like, to be honest with you.
Look at that. He went to hide his face.
I know. I don't even know if they go the full 5 rounds. John Jones is just that great. Like, he is that guy. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay.
I have John Jones winning this one. I thought he was gonna take a step back moving up, but
Yeah, this is the one he moves up to, right?
no, I think he moved up against what is that other dude's name? I forgot his name, but he moved up against that guy.
John Jones has yet to lose. I think he's lost one match his whole career, and literally he's undefeated. And the match he lost, it was because of a disqualification. So, I mean, John Jones should win this one. I would take John Jones. The guy doesn't lose. This guy
I mean,
is practically immortal.
If you look at if you look at it, like, if you want to go tell the tape, he's younger than Stipe. Stipe's taller than him, but he's got John Jones has the reach and the leg, and the reach advantage over him all the way
His
around.
power is bar none.
Yep, and he's a great grappler and everything else too. I just think Stipe is too far past his prime, and I get it that this is a super fight, and that's why he came. That's why he took it. I really wish John Jones would have fought the other guy, but he said he doesn't have any plans to do that. So,
Okay.
the second fight is between Charles Oliveira versus Michael Chandler. They've already fought once.
Who won the first one?
Oliveira.
Okay.
That's the guy on this side.
Yeah, I
Okay.
know. No, I
Oliveira
know who
won.
wins. I think Chandler wins this one.
Chandler's
You don't
only
think so?
fighting. No, Chandler's only fighting because Connor backed out, so they had to give him somebody. So they're trying to do the rematch here because Chandler did almost knock him out in their first bout. But I just think Oliveira is just too good on the ground. He's gonna take him down. He's gonna gas him out, and he's gonna put him in a headlock again like he did last time.
Do you think because he was going for Connor and now he's already beat this guy, he has that kind of feeling of
No.
he takes it lightly?
Chandler was going for Connor, not Oliveira.
Oh, then I believe more than ever Chandler's ready.
No,
If Chandler was preparing himself,
he's
for
already
the
lost.
greatest,
He's already lost to this guy once.
I think Chandler can win this, and I do believe Power will end up winning this match. I think he does knock him out.
Yeah, but
I
the
really
problem
do.
is that once Oliveira, like, if you literally have to, like,
Absolutely keep him from the ground. He's a ground and pound
When
kind
you
of guy.
say power, and if you knock him, get him on his back, he's just gonna
I'm talking about Chandler
gets
throwing
his
the
way
punch.
out of
If
there.
Chandler throws the right punch, you keep him standing, and you throw the punches you need to throw, you can get him.
I got Oliveira.
Okay. We'll be coming back on Tuesday on this one, buddy.
And then one more person I want to shout out. He's not on this picture. My boy Dragon, fighting out of Plainview, Texas. He's on the other card. He's fighting Marcus Gee, I believe. Yeah, Marcus
You've met this guy
McGee.
before?
Huh?
You've met this guy before?
Yeah, absolutely. He be hanging around Plainview all the time. That's where he's from. He's fighting out of here.
Really?
Jonathan Martinez. He's not on the main card. He's on, I think, like the prelims. But go Dragon. Win this one. That's it.
Golly, I hope he does, man. What's his record?
19-1.
Oh, damn. Okay. One of those.
Oh, 19-5. My bad.
Oh, okay.
He fought. What's his name? Aldo. His last fight was against Aldo,
He win or lose?
and he lost that one.
Choked out? Knocked out?
I think it was decision.
It's harder to get knocked out. I remember back in my day when I used to UFC fight.
Yo, Matt, come back, bro. Hold on. Yo, Matt, come back, bro. Yo, please. Yo, stop. Yo, Matt.
You forget my punches back in the day? Remember that one time we were like at
Right.
506 and I punched you in the arm just by playing with you and you were like, bro, I got bruised. You were like, fuck. Remember your arm was all bruised up? You're like,
You
"Damn,
couldn't
shit."
even pick up his dolly, bro. What are we doing?
Oh, thank the
That
Lord.
was 2017. It was 2018 whenever I punched him by accident. I was like, oh,
That
get
is-
out of here.
That is the final say. Like, comment, and subscribe. Do all those good things. We're on TikTok, YouTube, X.
Hold on, can I ask something real quick? Hey guys, real quick. First close down. We were having this discussion earlier today. Hold on, Juan. First close down, and Golden Corral is the remaining buffet I saw that offers everything. Is there any other buffet you can think of that offers anything that's pretty good? Because Golden Corral's on the downhill too, man. It's not what it was in the 2000s. If they're able to say a buffet that offers everything, not a Chinese buffet. I want a buffet that offers everything.
Yo, have you ever been to a Brazilian steakhouse, bro?
No,
Yo.
no.
Matt, have you ever been?
But it's expensive as hell.
It is crazy expensive.
That's not for my pay raise. Sorry.
Essentially, you have a red and a green card, right? And then you flip the card over to green, and they just come with all kinds of meat, and they slice it and put it on your plate. And they keep doing that until you turn your card to red.
And that's how you get full?
Yeah, like they
There's no
bring you
side
like,
foods?
well, they have the like a little buffet section of like pasta,
What's
salad.
it called? And I tried to tell you this earlier. How the hell do you not get it? Like,
Well, I've only been to one in Dallas. Like when there's not one here. Supposedly they're building one here in Lubbock, but I don't know what it's gonna be called. But we went to the one in Dallas, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good.
Well, I'm saying here in Lubbock, bro. I need to find a freaking buffet that I can eat everything.
Well, all they're gonna do is recommend you Chinese. You gotta put that in there, not Chinese.
I said not Chinese. Not Chinese. The Kung Fu place has already got my heart on that one.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Shout out Matt for that. Y'all ain't never been. Y'all need to go.
He's never been either.
What's it called, Matt?
Kung Fu Panda.
No, it's not. I knew that's what I wanted. It's not called Kung Fu Panda.
Like Kung Fu Express or some shit like
Oh,
that.
so good, man.
Oh, my bad. I thought it was Kung Fu Panda. All right, tell them to like, comment, subscribe. One.
All right, we're on YouTube, TikTok, X. Like,
Getting killed
comment,
there.
subscribe. Tell everybody you know to listen to the Final Say podcast. What we're here for. Have a good time. Kick the shit. We're just three guys trying to make it big in this small world.
Yeah.
So with that being said, it's the Final Say podcast. We out.